shark may be making its presence known in Penobscot Bay as cruise boat monitors injured seals. Penobscot Bay. In the days following the fatal Casco Bay great white shark attack, there appears to have been at least one shark making its presence known in Penobscot Bay, namely in the waters surrounding Camden, Rockport, and Lincolnville. I was telling them a story about how just last week we were watching a pod of porpoises and then saw a big splash and one flew out of the water and did a few flips in the air. Dominica recalled. It looked like something knocked it out of the water. It landed and swam away very fast while the others dispersed. Boy 8 explained, "Wow, what's that?" prompting me to turn around just in time to spot what he described as a very large fish, probably 12 to 14 feet long, surface approximately 15 to 20 feet away from the vessel. It was calm, so we could see miles of flat water around the boat. The dorsal fin was a bit curved, so it didn't instantly register as a shark until it went back under the water. No dive like a dolphin and no blowhole. We also reported that a local Camden bait boat showed a shark Wednesday in front of Curtis Island feeding off the Manhattan bait fish they were trying to catch. It jumped out of the water while catching fish, he said. Thursday, a reportedly large fish attacked and ripped their net when they were hauling in their catch in Camden. Ripped it so much they were unable to use it anymore. Over 20-foot tear in the net. Russ!
Yeah?
We need to talk. There's sharks. We can't be swimming off the boat anymore.
When you come to Camden or many other small coastal towns in Maine, this is one of the predominant ships you see. These are windjammers. Today they will be used mostly for tourism, but historically they were working ships for cargo. Granite, coal, ice, goods. That's right, I said ice. It's hard to believe that in 1890s, 1.5 million tons of ice were exported out of Maine for use in larger cities south of Maine, Philadelphia, Boston, New York, but that's a whole story in and of itself. Can you imagine seeing all of these ships in Rockland Harbor at the time? So anyway, these are the things you see in this area. Penobscot Bay is fed at its start at the mouth of the Penobscot River and is 35 miles long and 27 miles wide as it opens into the North Atlantic, northeast of Portland. This is our playground. We have over 200 islands to explore right here. If you count all the inlets in Maine, there is over 3,000 miles of coastline and 4,600 islands. We currently are limited to day sailing because of the elder care needed at home, and especially this year we are unable to hire help because of the risk. But we are so happy just to be able to go hang out, read the paper on the foredeck, have dinner and watch a sunset, and of course, do some sailing. 7-8 knots of breeze. We're going 3.2. I haven't touched the helm in probably 5 minutes now, and she's perfectly balanced. One thing that happens when you're sailing is you identify projects that need to be done, or projects that get recommended to you.
Honey, I really don't want to serve food on that table.
So I took the teak table off and brought it home and did some sanding and some teak cleaner and teak varnish.
That's so much better. Thanks, JP, for enjoying our first cooked dinner on the boat and enjoying the evening.
Next project. The boat definitely needed some ventilation to help control moisture and some mold creation that we noticed. I found this stainless steel vent that works very nicely on the front hatch. It also moves about 900 cubic foot per hour. We aren't exactly sure the relationship between sharks in this story, but while prepping this video, a large 26-foot basking shark washed up on the shore of Bremen, Maine. Basking sharks are the second largest shark, but luckily they are not considered a risk to humans. Bremen is located between Round Pond and Friendship. Hello and Happy New Year. We are delayed a week this week because
I had a little bit of a COVID scare. I came down with some symptoms, but luckily I had 2 negatives, so that's good, and I'm feeling much, much better, but we had to delay a week.
and we isolated.
Yes, we isolated. Luckily, Russ got a lot of work done on Loriana.
Yeah, so we wanted to check in on the present and wish everyone a Happy New Year. Cheers.
Cheers. A week late.
We're busy here on Loriana, catching footage and prepping, getting ready to prep some more videos. But first, you wanted to say something about the summer and...
Yeah, so it was kind of interesting when we were editing this, looking back, and how the boat had really helped both of our stress levels. One is we're taking care of my father who has dementia, and the dementia has increased dramatically since COVID and the lockdowns. And so it's, if anybody, those of you who have ever taken care of someone with dementia, it is, like I say, I'd rather have 3 little kids than have taken care of my father with dementia. It's never ending. It's very stressful. Plus, I'm a nurse. I'm an oncology nurse. So since March, because I work in Boston, it has been excessively stressful. And this whole summer, just getting out on the boat and looking forward to getting out on the boat was priceless. Mm-hmm. I can't even imagine without the boat what it would have been like for the rest of that summer and fall. Yeah. It was a huge stress reliever just to get out on the water.
Right. If she was down in Boston, sometimes during the week I would prep dinner for Otto and then take the dogs and jump in the dinghy and just go hang out in the boat for the evening and enjoy the sunset and come back in just as a getaway. So it's been great, and we're looking forward to longer trips, but for now this is a nice little escape. Even now, just using up some extra time of vacation at work just to take some time off and go work on a boat. It's very relaxing.
Right, and we have wonderful neighbors that really looked out for us so that we could get away to sail. We tried to get back by 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, but sometimes that didn't quite work. So they would pitch in, and they would check in on my dad at lunchtime and just make sure everything was okay with him. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do this summer, but hopefully we can have different plans. So.
Yeah. So thanks to the neighbor that side and the neighbors that
side. Yes. We live in an amazing neighborhood, and big shout out to them.
For the next video, we plan on showing some more sailing footage, but we also plan on starting to share some of the issues that the boat has. Everyone knows so far that the boat's issue number one is the engine, and some other ones are close behind. But they're all fixable, but
that's another story.
Until next time.
See ya.
See ya.